Warning. The following video contains probably the best build for clearing heroic content fast and easily. This build has stood the test of time, and is still my go-to build for solo farming. Viewer discretion is advised, because this build is hauntingly addictive.
Control center.
I'm getting more of those mortars.
Plum here, g'day champions, how's it going? And welcome back to another Division 2 build video. Righto champions, this build, oh my god, this build is hauntingly addictive. Why? Because once you try this build out, you'll find it nearly impossible to run any other build ever again. This build has been my go-to solo farming build for god I don't know how long. I reckon I made this build well over a year ago and it's still saved in my loadouts. That's just how good this thing is. It makes solo farming so easy but also holds its own in a team. League speedruns, easy. DZ farming, easy. Summit, easy. Heroic territory controls in 23 seconds with my spud aim, easy. Even level 4 control points and heroic missions, easy. This is the only build you need for farming everything, with the exception of legendary content. Legendary stuff is a completely different kettle of fish. But for everything else, this build's got it covered. I have covered this build previously, like 10 months ago, but with the current global event Golden Bullet, it's like this build's on crack. And it just makes this build so much more fun to use. So I wanted to show it again, updated and super relevant in title update 13.2. And to show you all that this old dog's still got it. Righto champions, I'm upscaling my social media game and I'm now in more places than just YouTube. We've got Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, and I'm even trending on TikTok. So show some love and support, follow me everywhere, click the links in the description. Also, welcome back to all you beautiful, creepy subscribers. If you aren't already subscribed to the channel, pull your finger out and give that sub button a click. Also, show some support by engaging with this video. Giving a thumbs up and even dropping a comment really helps. It triggers some weird sciencey shit regarding the YouTube algorithm, and in turn that helps my content pop up in searches and helps the channel grow. Let's go champions, 10k subs, here we come. All your support is super appreciated. Righto champions, here it is, my CHATTERBOX build. 4 reds, 3 blues, 1 skill tier, 1.3 million armour. Now if you're comfortable running more reds, less blues, or less reds and more blues, go for it. Tweak the core attributes to suit you. We have 4-piece Hunter's Fury, 1-piece Sokolov, and the Memento backpack. This build has some serious damage with serious survivability. The specialization that I use is Gunner. We get 10% armor on kill, which goes very well with our Hunter's Fury. We're also going to generate ammo every 60 seconds, and we also get 5% rate of fire on kill for 5 seconds. Now the main gun for this build is the CHATTERBOX. For those that don't know, this thing is a beast. And looky here, I still haven't maxed mine out yet. The talent's called Incessant Chatter. When you reload, rate of fire is increased by 20% for each hostile within 15 meters for the duration of the mag. This stacks 5 times, giving us a max RPM of 1400.
Wow.
Kills will refill 50% of your mag and keep this RPM buff going. This thing's awesome for spawn trapping and getting multi kills, and sometimes I can go through nearly a whole mission without ever reloading. That's just how crazy good this gun is. For my secondary, I've got the mop with preservation for that added armor on kill if I need it, but to be honest, I never do. And the pistol, I've got the orbit for that extra crit hit chance, crit hit damage, but again, I really don't use it. The CHATTERBOX does the job, so I rarely ever need to swap guns. Righto, now to the gear. Hunter's Fury mask, and we've got the 4-piece bonus unlocked, so we get 15% shotgun damage and SMG damage, 20% armor on kill and 100% health on kill, and Apex Predator. Hostiles within 15 meters get a debuff, amplifying your weapon damage against them by 20%. Killing a debuffed enemy with your weapon disorientates others nearby and amplifies our weapon damage again by 5%, and this can stack 5 times. So at full procs, Hunter's Fury is going to give us 45% amplified damage. The mask has 15% weapon damage, max crit hit damage, and a 12% crit hit damage mod. For the chest piece, I've gone with 1 piece Sokolov for that 10% SMG damage. Weapon damage, crit hit chance, and my crit hit damage mod are all maxed out. For the talent, I rock Intimidate. While we have bonus armour, it amplifies our total weapon damage by 35% to enemies within 10 meters. So on this build, we can actually get 80% amplified damage. This matched with Hunter's Fury and Memento provide all the essentials you need for that run and gun face tanking playstyle. For the holster, it's Hunter's Fury, max armor, and a fully optimized 12% crit hit damage roll. Hunter's Fury knee pads, max armor, and an optimized 12% crit hit damage roll. Hunter's Fury gloves with a max weapon damage roll and max crit hit damage roll. Now the backpack's Memento, and we gain 1 of each core attribute. 1 weapon damage, 1 armor, and 1 skill tier. And I've modded it with another 12% crit hit damage mod. The talent Kill Confirmed. Enemies you kill will drop trophies, collect the trophies to get short-term and long-term buffs. Our short-term buffs last for 10 seconds, and we get 5% weapon damage, 10% bonus armor, and 5% skill efficiency for each trophy. Our long-term buffs after collecting 30 trophies will give us 30% weapon damage, 30% skill efficiency, and 3% regen that last for 300 seconds. Now, if you don't have the Memento backpack, don't stress. A backpack with the talent of Adrenaline Rush works fine, and even Bloodsucker is pretty viable. Now for the skills, like I always say, it is player preference and you can pretty much use whatever you like. For added survivability and those just in case kind of moments, I do use the shield. But as you all saw in that opening gameplay, I very rarely used it. And for my secondary, it's basically always the assault drone. For solo PvE, I reckon it's one of the best in slot to use. It's going to pull NPC aggro, and with those Memento buffs, it still does alright damage. But also something like the Banshee Pulse works great too. Now for the fine print of the build, let's check out the stat sheet. 52% crit hit chance and 155% crit hit damage with the CHATTERBOX. No damage to armor, I know, but our 80% amplified damage sort of covers that. And while rocking Gunner along with Hunter's Fury, our armor on kill is just under 400k. And if we swap to the Mop with Preservation and we hit a headshot, we're going to get nearly 800k armor on kill. And while our armor regen does say 0 here, once we're at full stacks of Memento, we'll be getting 3%, which is about 40k. Also, remember that each kill will give us a trophy, giving us 10% bonus armor too, which we can stack for as many as we can pick up. So I reckon that about covers everything on the build, champions. Like I said, this build is hauntingly addictive and has been a personal favourite of mine for well over a year, and I can't see that changing anytime soon. If you love run and gun builds to smash through content solo or in a team at any difficulty except legendary, you need this build. And if you've got a chance to make it before the end of Golden Bullet, you won't regret it, champs. What do you reckon? Are you going to make this addictive build? What modifications would you make? Let me know down below. All the music on my channel is proudly brought to you by artlist.io. They're not a paid sponsor, it's just a website that I'm a member of, and their music is insanely good. It helps me and thousands of others create stunning videos with the best royalty-free music and sound effects. Artlist.io. And that's it for me on this one, champs. Drop a comment below about whatever. Any feedback, build questions, suggestions, or ideas, you know I'm easy. Help yourself and the channel, make sure that you've hit that bell notification so you know every time I upload new content. So, did you like it? Then smash that like button, and if you didn't, you can press the dislike. But remember, to support me and the channel, hit that sub button and become a creepy subscriber. And I'll catch you all in the next one, champions. I'm Plum out.